Hello there, YouTubers. Just a quick video here about eBay. Just bought something on eBay, a CD changer to repair the one I got. As you can probably guess, it came in this box. Absolutely disgraceful packaging. Literally one tiny bit of bubble wrap. And we get to the machine itself. Now, plugged it in, it didn't work, so I thought, right, what we're going to do. So first thing, I'll check the plug, and this isn't how I've done it, this is what it looks like inside. Look, I don't need to explain just how dangerous that could have been. That literally could have killed someone, or gone bang, really. If you're going to be selling on eBay, for Christ's sake, make sure you check the plug, make sure everything's working and it's safe. And when you pack something, make sure you put it in a box that's not the same size as the item itself. That's a little tip from me. I will be doing a video how to pack a box properly, how to pack an item properly, because so many people on eBay, all they seem to do, you buy something on there, they chuck it in a box, no bubble wrap. Well, if there is any, it's like a very bare amount. Just these sellers, they just seem to want to make some money, chuck it on eBay. Oh, it's been restored and everything, all fine, fully working condition. Chuck it on eBay. Don't bother to put any decent packing in there. Send it on its way, and if it survives, well, that's a plus, you know. And yeah, I mean, it's here. I mean, I haven't given it a closer look. As far as I can see, it's survived. Yeah, seems to be all right. But yeah, that plug, oh, absolutely disgraceful. If I sell on eBay, and I would never let something like that go out without giving it a good check first. Even, you know, something as basic as the plug, which is where the electric comes in, you would think someone would have the sense, you know, to bloody repair it and check it, you know. So I sent the seller a message saying, sent him a picture. I expect I'll get a curt, angry reply saying that I'd done it, and I bloody well didn't. You see, you send something, you've got to make sure it's working, and you've got to make sure that it's safe, because, you know, someone else who's not as qualified as me, or, you know, is intelligent or whatever, some idiot could have bought this and just plugged it in and it went bang, you know, I don't know what happened, and then they could sue the guy that sold it and take him to court, literally thousands of pounds. But, you know, I'm not that sort of person. I mean, if I had bought this at a boot fair or a yard sale or somewhere, I would, you know, check the plug. Well, I'd check the plug on everything I buy, really, unless it's, like, say, a brand new item. But you would think something on eBay that sold for quite a bit of money, someone would go to some effort to, you know, just give it a check over. I mean, what's it take? One screw, look, just one screw, and they could have sorted the problem out. You know, it's not like it's a hard job, and there's only two wires in there, live and neutral. Really, I wonder to myself just how stupid people are becoming these days. I just seem to find some. I bet he found it in a bloody skip, chucked it on eBay. Oh yeah, fully working, yeah. You know, and thought, yeah, it probably worked when he plugged it in because the wire was just making contact. But as soon as I looked at it, I could have plugged it in, and the wire probably wouldn't have made any contact, and that's probably why it got thrown away, because the wiring was shoddy in the first place. Now, I'm not blaming the guy for wiring the plug in the wrong way. He could have just been given it like that. But regardless to that, you would I would like to think that someone would, you know, check the plug to make sure that it would work. So yeah, this is basically a Oh, sorry about the ranting. Look, get on to the interesting part. This is basically one of these compact CD changers. See, we have some indicators here. I'm guessing that means that there's either 4 or 2 CDs in there. I'd say that it looks like there's 4 CDs already in it. Probably, or if there is, it's probably all rattling around in the machine, I expect. So that's great. Buttons on here: play, pause, stop, repeat, memory, fast forward, next track, eject, power button, etc. We've also got direct discs select, a few buttons here, 1 to 6. We've even got a random play. It'll be interesting to see how random that is, whether it will be, say, 2, 4, 6, or whether it would be odd numbers, or whether it just really would be truly random. Machine itself is actually really filthy. Again, no one can be bothered to clean anything these days because it's it's beyond them. I mean, I work as a cleaner and I've got a degree in electrical installation, and well, I think even my uncle would have spotted this, and he's not very intelligent. Don't tell him I said that. Yeah, so that's about it really. I have already got one of these, but it's missing the cartridge. Because at first, when I first got this and I saw this on my one missing, I thought, oh, is it an 8-track player or something? And I thought, no, it can't be. It looks too new. And of course, I didn't realise it was a changer until I took it home. And then I realised that this is the bit that goes in there, because mine didn't have that. It just had a big hole. So that sort of answered that question. I didn't know that they could make a changer that was so compact, because normally these changers say they have a tray that comes out and you have the discs in a circular motion, but I've never seen one like this. And of course, obviously, because I had one that I found dumped in the scrap or whatever, and yes, I did check the plug on that first because I'm not an idiot. In fact, I don't think it had a plug. I put a plug on it and it worked, so that's good enough for me. So the reason I bought this one is because it worked out cheaper to buy a second machine than it would to buy a few of these. I could have bought four of these cartridges, but I'm not going to need 4. I'm only going to really need 1, possibly 2 as a spare. I don't need 4 of them, so I thought it was cheaper to buy another machine. My one, as far as I know, should work in theory, but obviously it's missing the cartridge. This one, the laser's broken apparently, or it skips on CDs. That's not a problem. It's probably a dirty laser. I could probably clean that. Or if it's not a dirty laser, it doesn't matter, because I can take this cartridge out of here and pop it in my one, and then I will have it working, because I've actually got a Pioneer stack in the attic, cassette deck, radio tuner. I haven't got the record player, but I've got all the attachments. So what I'm going to do is build that up with the similar series of these which match, instead of sort of my one I got down there, which is a bit of a mismatch really. I've got a cassette deck, a Sony cassette deck, a Fisher CD player, and a Audiotronics amplifier and Goodman speakers, and none of it matches. And although I did like that at first, because I like the the fact that it's all retro and different, I thought, well, from a tidy point of view, I think it would be nice if I had, say, one system, say a Pioneer system, and just sort of work with that really, because I should be able to get all the things I need for that, because I still have CDs, tapes, records. So yeah, so that's the sort of plan, to have a neat stack of it all under that cupboard there, and then it's all Pioneer and it all just looks tidy, and it'll be one lump sort of thing, the cables match, and yeah, that's basically it. Anyway, we'll look round the back of the machine, and we have got here the sockets on the back. We've got line out. We've got a control in socket. This is probably for connect to tape deck so that it will record as soon as the CD starts, I should imagine. The date here, January 1990. I thought this might have been a bit older, but not. So it's quite old. You know, it's getting on for, what are we now, 2021. It's getting on for 30 plus years now. So, you know, they don't make decent stuff like this anymore. You know, it's like I went into Tesco's today. And back in the old days when my grandmother was alive, you could go in there and use cash, and the attitude of people was very different to how it is today. I went in my local Tesco's today, and it was literally all just, oh, card only, card only. You know, I walked in there with my wallet and had cash, and they gave you such a filthy look. It looked like you was trying to rob the store. I said, no, I said, I've got cash. It's what we spend in this country. So Tesco's are literally cutting out the silver tops by saying you need a card if you want to go shopping with us. Now, I'm not saying that's the same for all of the checkouts, but as far as I know, there was only, say, 1 or 2 checkouts max that you could actually use cash. Seriously, they're really pushing this contactless bollocks all the way now. And of course, it's all because of the lockdowns and all that, and hygiene, and that's what they'll say. But I'm one of these people, I like to hold the money in my hand. It feels more real. You know, I used to collect coins, and it's part of society, you know. You have coins. Yes, they've got diseases on them. Probably not very nice. But that's how we've always spent money, and that's how I think we should. The problem is, they have these cards these days, these debit cards, all contactless. They can track where you've been. They can see where you're going. You know, all this AI-generated crap. You know, I'm just fed up with the world like that. I hate all this modern rubbish. And the thing is, I'm one of these millennials, so I'm very ashamed of our generation, which is pushing for all of this. You know, and obviously I'm going off on a tangent now, but I hope you appreciate that not all of these youngsters like myself are like that. You know, I'm 26 and I'm not a snowflake. I get on with life. I go to work. I do my job. I sell stuff on eBay. But when I sell stuff on eBay, I check the bloody thing before I put it on there, which I think everyone should, especially if it's electrical, and especially if it's older, and especially if it hasn't even got the original plug, because originally this would have been a black plug, probably one of those sealed plugs, I should imagine. But obviously some never mind. Yeah, so we've seen around the back. The model is a PD Z83M, made in Japan. 12 watts. Don't know if that's a good or not. Seems quite low, so that's good. It shouldn't be too expensive to use. Yeah, so hopefully in the next video or so you'll see me getting this working, and hopefully maybe jam in some old school CDs. I've certainly got quite a few up on this wall here to play. I've got nearly all the Now albums, so that's good. So I can maybe play some of those and maybe record some tapes. I mean, I'll do that sort of thing anyway, but it'd just be nice to do it on, say, a disc changer and make yourself, it's like a jukebox really, a CD changer, isn't it, you know. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully this is going to be the start of more videos from me. My name's Dan, and I'm out.